Off-grid home on 2 acres, 30288 Bridger Way, Oak Run, California. That's 45 minutes northeast of Redding. It's an ancient structure, about 1,500 square feet. Amazingly built, but it was gutted by the growers about 10 to 15 years ago and has been vacant since. It's a foothill property, cedars and pines, a beautiful meadow, 2,500 foot elevation. It's at least 10 degrees cooler up there. 99% for sure I can clear this with my partner at $11,000 down, $33,000 price, 8.5% interest. Call date 4 years. Can do a warranty deed with an owner carry deed of trust mortgage back to Brenner Land Holding. There's no credit required. Absolute liquidation, but it has to be sold as is. We're overextended on too many projects pending foreclosures and remodels. This is a correction to what I originally thought. This was the add-on. The add-on has just metal corrugated, and for some reason it's been drilled out. All the double pane windows on this side are intact. It definitely needs trim work and siding, or repaired siding. This is the original cabin. We don't know how far this one dates back. It's old. It's likely pre-permit. The roof isn't leaking. I've been through the attic, but it's missing flashing along the edge and a ridge cap. So water is getting in the winter, but there's no internal damage except for where I tore off the sheetrock to look inside and where I found some moisture had gotten in. The west side, we have a broken window pane. We're looking at the roof. The attic is perfectly clean underneath. It is missing the fascia board. Siding is complete. This is the original structure. That window is fine. That window is a single pane. And this little addition room is likely where they had the generator and a hot water heater. It's a concrete raised pier footing. This is the crawl space on the original. And if you look at the inspection pictures with lights, it's perfectly clean. No signs of dry rot or termites. In addition, all the wood's perfectly clean. No sign of dry rot or termites. We do have a couple hornet nests around it. So raised, everything's on blocks. This is original, probably 40, 50-year-old cabin. And there's a double pane added on window, but of course the flashing is not done right. And another double pane window added more recently. You can see the high raised foundation. So somebody's done work on this, upgrading it, but not complete over the last 50 years. This is the north side of the addition. We have broken windows. All three of them are broken. We need siding, and the trim is not done complete on any of the windows. And you can see the corrugated metal screwed in directly to the rafters and not complete. And then here is the entryway on the main door with the breaker panels on the side. This is the east side of the house. You can see it's on a high raised concrete foundation. This is the addition. We have newer double pane windows. They're all intact on this side. But we have this add-on or modified corrugated metal roof that is not complete. There is no signs of dry rot. The wood is complete. The windows are complete. The crawl space, you might need to look at the inspection pictures. I don't think we're going to be able to see in here, but the wood is intact. It's raised high off the ground. There's no termite or dry rot damage that I could see. The entryway and the breaker panel and another intact window, double pane. The original cabin is a balcony connecting the two. We could pick up in the winter where there wasn't flashing between the two homes and water had gotten in there. I pulled that back. The wood is intact underneath. There is insulation on the ceiling. And it doesn't appear that water got into any of this sheetrock or into the roof. But the ridge cap needs to redone on the roof at a minimum, or a second coat of composition shingles. This is on plywood. We are at least a couple of feet off the ground, so that it doesn't appear there's any dry rot or or termites. The cabinets obviously need to be cleaned up, and the kitchen appliances are still there. On this side, we have the one pane missing on that window, complete window, complete window, complete window, complete window, all double pane. Oh, and a busted out sliding glass door. The original house is 2x4 construction. The roof is 2x6, and the addition is 2x6 and over-engineered built framing. The addition side, entry door, it's been sheetrocked. All the wood seems overbuilt. A tremendous amount of added overbuilt framing, but they used oriented strand board on the flooring, and we can see some moisture got into it, and it has sag in it in spots. The sheetrock appears 100%. This is the main room downstairs. The original stove, the flume's intact. The bathroom downstairs, and the first bedroom downstairs. Stairway going up to the second floor. Well built. It looks like it's to code. The interior walls are on 18 inches, 2x4s. Exteriors are 2x6. They used bathroom water protected type sheetrock on the first bedroom upstairs. The window is intact. It's a double pane. We have a balcony overlooking the original house. We got a broken window on the second floor. Again, it's a second bedroom, second floor, and the flume going up. In the bathroom, we need to clean it out. It's filled with garbage. Partial stairway to the third floor. Stairway to the third floor. The second floor has been sheetrocked more recently. I think they dried marijuana up here at some point, and they vented it out. So we're seeing these like 2x10, 24-inch centers, I'm guessing, and then we got 2x6 roof rafters. The wood is 100% intact. There's no signs of any dry rot, and it appears to be grossly overbuilt on this addition. The wood, the lumber might have even been cut locally, given some of the old steel that I found at the north line. For whatever reason, the current roof on the addition is corrugated metal fastened directly to the rafters and has holes in it. And if this type of roof was suitable, which wouldn't have insulation, it can be replaced with a different corrugated material and waterproof sealed directly to the rafters for $2,000. But that is the correct way, would be to sheet it with plywood or oriented strand board and paper and a new composition roof. At least this one would be easy to remove. It's very easy access. In the middle is only 7 feet, so you can access the roof easily from the third floor. This is the original cabin, and it's almost guaranteed to predate permit processing. This is the third floor attic. The 2x6, they appear 24 inches on center with the metal corrugated partial roofing. It is easy access. Okay, in the middle it's probably 8 feet, but it's easy access from the third floor to re-roof it. The wood is intact. The window is good. It is missing a window on this side. It has insulation partial. All the framing looks perfect. This could be as built permit if it's determined that it doesn't predate building permits on this addition. It's never had an inspection. It has 0 violations and no permits, as the record shows. No violations either. This is very remote. Nobody comes up here, and nobody knows the exact date of each portion of the house. They're old. The roof rafter is notched in. We got 2x6s, 2x8s, and 2x10s construction. And the wood is sound. It is overbuilt. Coming up to the roof. So the flooring on the third floor the corrugated metal, it does have holes. They drilled it out, and it appears that they grew marijuana in here at one point. And then unusual how they notched these 2x6s and 2x8s and 2x4s together. This side has has a paper product. It's been sealed with siding, but the siding is different on each portion and each area they remodeled it. It's been built, added on to many times over the last maybe 50, maybe 60 years. I do believe the original predates any permit requirements. A lot of green growth across the property. The property does not have a well or a spring on it, and there's areas that are spring-like. The wells are wonderful in the area. Obviously, tons of water, moisture. There is a spring on the east line off the property. There's a water line going southwest, and there's a water line going northeast. Per the lender, the house east of this will go into foreclosure. It does have a good well. It is abandoned, and there's another lot northeast that's abandoned. So there's many options to water other than drilling. I would not drill. I would take advantage of one of the lots that will come up around it or are abandoned around it until you figure out water. The southwest area of the property, there's a fence on the west line. The neighbor insists it must be cleaned up along that fence, and that fence put back where it's been damaged by stuff being moved around on the property. It's about 800 feet down Bridger from Stagecoach. There's the neighbor, and there's a driveway going up. And the water lines are coming from the next drainage over where there's some springs and some abandoned parcels. Storage shed. Little driveway coming up the hill on the background, the house, and I'm standing near the east line. I'm standing at the northeast corner. There's a little water line shooting off to this abandoned property to the north. I know Mill Creek's over there, and I know there's a spring right over there. And here's the fence lines where they come together with the three properties. This is the northeast corner. The northwest surveyed pin, the west line surveyed. We can measure distance and bearings off of every point. It's fenced. Use your smartphone GPS to get there, really. 30288 Bridger Way, Oak Run. But you can go east on 44 past Palisadro. You take the Silver Bridge, you go over Silver Bridge. Take a right on Oak Run Road, about 15 miles. You'll see the fork to Oak Run. Stay right, go past Oak Run, 4.5 miles. Take a left at Phillips, go down the hill about 2.5 miles. Take a right on Stagecoach, 1.2 miles, and then right on Bridger.